The 2024 election saw a surprising surge in Latino support for Donald Trump. Many were drawn to his economic promises and perceived strength. However, 2 years into his presidency, a wave of buyer's remorse is sweeping through this demographic. The harsh realities of Trump's policies, particularly his stance on immigration, have shattered the hopes of many Latino voters. Mass deportations, a cornerstone of Trump's platform, are tearing families apart and spreading fear throughout communities. The economic prosperity promised by Trump has failed to materialize for many, replaced instead by anxiety and uncertainty. Trump's promise to deport millions of undocumented immigrants was not mere campaign rhetoric. His administration has aggressively pursued mass deportations, impacting countless individuals and families. The belief among some Latino voters that only criminals would be targeted has proven tragically misguided. Deportation raids have swept up individuals with no criminal records, separating parents from their children and leaving families in turmoil. The myth that American-born children would be exempt has also been debunked. Countless children are now growing up in the shadows, their lives forever altered by the deportation of their parents. The economic anxieties that drove some Latino voters towards Trump have not been alleviated. Instead, many are experiencing the unintended consequences of his policies. The mass deportation of workers has created labor shortages in key industries, disrupting supply chains and driving up prices. Basic necessities like groceries have become more expensive, hitting low-income families the hardest. The promise of economic prosperity has been replaced by the harsh reality of a shrinking workforce and rising costs of living. This economic strain further fuels the sense of betrayal among Latino voters who feel they were misled by Trump's campaign promises. The social fabric of Latino communities is being torn apart by the constant threat of deportation. The fear of family separation permeates daily life, creating a climate of anxiety and mistrust. Children live in fear of returning home from school to find their parents gone. The psychological toll on these families is immeasurable. Furthermore, the loss of essential workers due to deportation has a ripple effect on entire communities. Schools struggle to retain teachers and staff, while hospitals face shortages of nurses and healthcare providers. The social costs of mass deportation extend far beyond the individuals directly impacted. Section 5. The fog of misinformation, voting without understanding. Many Latino Trump supporters now admit to being swayed by misinformation and a lack of understanding of his policies. Some believed that undocumented immigrants were draining Social Security and Medicare, unaware that these programs are funded by payroll taxes, not accessible to undocumented individuals. Others underestimated the scope of the mass deportation plan, assuming it would only target those with criminal records. The echo chambers of social media and partisan news outlets exacerbated this problem, feeding voters a distorted view of reality. Section 6. The price of ignorance. When assumptions lead to regret. The consequences of voting based on incomplete or inaccurate information are now painfully clear. Latino communities are grappling with the human cost of mass deportations, economic hardship, and social fragmentation. The assumption that Trump's policies would benefit them has been shattered. This experience serves as a stark reminder of the importance of critical thinking and informed decision-making in a democracy. It highlights the need to engage with diverse perspectives, question assumptions, and seek out reliable sources of information. Section 7. A call to action, the power of informed voting. The current political climate demands active and informed civic engagement. Every vote carries weight, influencing the direction of the country and the lives of its citizens. It is imperative that voters, regardless of their political affiliation, approach elections with a critical eye. This involves researching candidates' stances on issues, fact-checking claims, and understanding the potential consequences of their policies. Informed voting is not just a right, but a responsibility in a functioning democracy. Section 8. Beyond the ballot box, civic engagement and accountability. Civic engagement extends beyond the act of voting. Holding elected officials accountable for their actions, advocating for policies that reflect our values, and participating in community organizing are crucial aspects of a healthy democracy. Engaging in respectful dialogue with those who hold different viewpoints can help bridge divides and foster understanding. Building a more just and equitable society requires active participation from all its members, not just during election season. Section 9. The future of the dream, hope, and action in uncertain times. Despite the current challenges, a spirit of resilience and hope persists within Latino communities. Organizations and individuals continue to fight for immigrant rights, advocate for social justice, and empower future generations. The dream of a more inclusive and equitable America remains alive, fueled by the struggles and aspirations of millions. While the path ahead may seem uncertain, the power to shape a better future lies in collective action, informed engagement, and unwavering commitment to the values of justice and equality.